She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 26 of my Atlético Madrid career mode. This is a massive episode for us, guys, because we are going into a Champions Cup semi-final doubleheader against Borussia Dortmund. And as we know, two players will be returning against their former club. Marco Reus against Dortmund, and obviously Arda Turan, that was involved in the swap deal at the start of the season, will come back to try and haunt us and give us bad memories. We're at the Calderon for the first game here, and obviously in the first leg we always have a habit of losing the first leg. At the moment, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but you know, against Juventus and PSG, we was losing the first leg. So I'm hoping we don't repeat history in this one. I'm hoping that we don't concede an away goal, in all honesty. I'm looking forward to the game. You know, they've got a really strong team. Turan, Kagawa, Blazikowski, Higuain start the attack, Gundogan, Bender in midfield. It's a very strong team for them, but Inigo Martinez would get us started with a header. Rougier would miss the header and fall to Gonzalo Higuain, who would shoot from range and produce a good save there for Moya. The Spanish goalkeeper keeps us into the game there. No thanks to Rougier, who nearly cost us the goal. As Bruma gets onto the ball, looking to make something work for the club. He gets his shot away, but Weidenfeller again, it was equal to his shot. Very same shot, really, as Higuain took a minute ago. But as you can see, the ball comes over the top from Marco Reus, pulling all the strings to find an informed man, Antoine Griezmann. He cuts inside of Hummels. He would get the opening, but again, Weidenfeller would prevent him from scoring. The game is still at 0-0. But moving to the second half now, it was quite a dull half in all honesty, and they would win a free kick. And Schmelzer put it way wide there. That was actually a really disappointing free kick. Where before my Dortmund man's turn, Reus to take his free kick, and he put it right on target, and he would be denied by the post there. That should have been 1-0. I'm gutted about that one. But as you can see, Joel Campbell gets onto the break here, and he would play in Antoine Griezmann. We need a goal, really, as he plays into Marco Reus. And again, Weidenfeller does deny him. He has been absolutely incredible today, the German goalkeeper. But Blazikowski gets onto the ball now. The Dortmund man does play in Kagawa. Plays it into Blazikowski, who puts it into former Napoli man Gonzalo Higuain, who hits the crossbar. He was offside anyway, but oh my word, that was a major let-off for the team there. As Werner, Suarez and Angel Correa come on to try and add a bit of pace to the side. As you can see, Werner down that left-hand side is an absolute nightmare to deal with as he gets down to flanks here, runs all the way into the box, looks to put it across goal, but Weidenfeller again pounces onto the ball and he does save it. The game would finish, guys, and it would be a 0-0 draw at home against Dortmund. We've got to go to the second leg, which is coming up literally any second now, guys, and it was absolutely gutting. I wasn't expecting it by any means of the imagination. You know, as you can see, we had 5 shots, they had 3. They had none on target. It was a poor shooting display by both teams. And the second leg needs to definitely get better because, you know, the winner will go into the final. You've got to want it more. You know, you simply just have to. Roman Weidenfeller, man of the match, definitely for me. 8.3 rating. He deserved it. What a player he was in that game. But I'm hoping that we can push on into the second leg and get the win. You know, it's what we need. It's what we want. Fernando Torres has come into the office though, and he says, I'm in pretty good form lately. I hope he's going to start. He's actually our second leading goal scorer in all competitions, Fernando Torres. So, should I start him or should I not? I actually leave him on the bench, on the reserves actually, for the next game. I do not decide to start him as we start with Griezmann and Jovetic up front. Reus, Koke, Matuidi, Campbell, Bruma, Miranda, Laporte, Martinez. Actually, I believe it was actually Rougier in the middle, and obviously Moya in net. So again, this could be an interesting game. Laporte is actually out injured, isn't he, for 3 weeks? So I'm absolutely gutted about that. But you know, we are away from home now at the Signal Iduna Park, and we all know what great atmosphere Dortmund do provide. They've knocked out 2 English teams in Liverpool and Arsenal, and they're looking to knock out the Spanish champions in Atlético Madrid. It's a very tough game, it is. Gonzalo Higuain, Blazikowski, Kagawa, Turan, Bender, Gundogan, Socrates, Hummels, Schmelzer, Piszczek and Weidenfeller do make up their side here. And I'm sorry about the Joel Campbell, Mario Suarez thing. It's a glitch that stays up there. It will be gone next episode, guys, but just try to ignore it. As you can see, Koke gets onto the ball. He puts a great ball through into Reus, who played the first time ball into Jovetic, who shoots. And again, Weidenfeller looks like he's got his absolute A-grade boots on today because he is saving everything. Again, as Kagawa gets the ball, tries to wriggle away from his man. He does find Sven Bender, who plays it into Arda Turan. An optimistic shot does go wide and marked though. And Arda was really quiet in the first leg. You know, he didn't really do anything that stood out to me. As you can see though, Kagawa links up with Gundogan really well. It would fall to Arda Turan, who would find Gonzalo Higuain, who would find the back of the net. Dortmund have the lead, and the first goal of this tie has finally come in the second leg, 21 minutes in, and it is a goal for Borussia Dortmund, who are looking to get back into the final of the Champions League, obviously where they did become runners-up in the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years ago now, really. And obviously, it was the same for us, where we obviously become runners-up last year, so it's obviously gutting. But as you can see, it would be Jovetic onto the ball. He plays it back across goal to Fiverr Tweedy, and that should be 1-1. That is the miss of the season, in my opinion. But Royce would line up a free kick here. It is 1-0 down. We need a goal. Marco Royce against his former club. He finds the back of the net. He scores. Marco Royce scores against his former club. He doesn't celebrate. And the battle of the ultimate underdogs comes back level again, right on deadlock. But guys, it's an away goal for us. So that means that we will be going through on aggregate at the moment due to away goals. What a goal for Marco Royce. No chance for Weidenfeller, who's been on fire as of late. But that is a free kick and a half from Marco Royce. You know, you just don't get no better than that. Bounce just at the reach of Weidenfeller. Marco Royce, 4 goals to the Champions Cup. He is a player not to be messing with. As you can see, Higuain gets the ball now and plays in Arda Turan. It would be just so weird if he gets a goal now. Great bit of play from him as he does pick out Piszczek. Piszczek does really well here as he plays in Shinji Kagawa. The former United man gets his shot away and produces a good save there from Moore. It did take a slight deflection though, but Griezmann puts the ball over the top. It would fall into Shinji Kagawa. What could Kagawa do? The former United man does play in Arda Turan, and that should be 2-1 there. Arda Turan was so close to scoring against his former club there, as Bajakovski does play in Higuain. Higuain does play in Piszczek into the second half now. Piszczek does really well. He crosses it all the way in to find Higuain with the header. He heads way over the bar there. 55 minutes into the game, we are looking good to be going through into the final. Royce does play in Griezmann. What can the two pace demons do now? Griezmann puts the ball over the top to find the German. Marco Royce cuts inside against his former club. He puts it across, or he looks to put it across goal, but he actually shoots on target. And Weidenfeller puts up a good save there. But as you can see, Piszczek onto the ball, puts the ball over the top. He would fired Arda Turan, and that would have been the goal to get Dortmund in the lead in the tie, but he misses it. Can't believe it. As you can see, we do bring on Thiago, Timo Werner, and we do bring on Angel Correa and move Marco Royce out into the right midfield role. Mkhitaryan onto the ball now. They've made a couple of changes to Dortmund. Great bit of play there, and Higuain goes down in the box after a tussle with Gabriel, and the referee points to the spot. 9 minutes left to go in this game. Gonzalo Higuain would step up against Moya, who's been in great form. Higuain, and Moya gets it the right way, but it goes just above his body. Higuain scores a massive goal for Dortmund as they look to stamp their passports into going into the final in the Champions Cup. I can't believe it, but Jovetic straight from kickoff here looks to get us back into the game. Jovetic does really well. He moves away. He does find Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann does really well there with a bit of skill. He gets past his man. Antoine Griezmann. What a save from Weidenfeller. Jovetic can't get there. It's cleared away. A corner in the last minute of the game. Royce puts it in. He finds Carrera. He scores. It's 2-2. We have now booked our place in the final for the Champions Cup. My word, you talk about fine fractions and margins of going through and getting a goal. We get it in the last 30 seconds of in-game time. What player Angel Correa is. 1 goal in the Champions Cup, and that was just incredible from him. 90 minutes into the game now, we're looking to keep onto the ball. Carrera does get fanned here. He does really well. He sees Jovetic in space. The Montenegro man takes the ball down, gets ahead of his man, gets the space, and just buries the game. Game over, 3-2. No way in hell Dortmund are getting 2 more goals to go through into the final. We have done it. We are going to the final either against Manchester City or Chelsea. I can't wait. What a goal from Jovetic. Post got a little bit of help from it, but you know, it was still on target in my opinion. It was still going into the back of the net. What a goal that is. What a goal. 4 goals in the Champions Cup. Stefan Jovetic is looking like an absolute player you do not want to mess with when he hits the form. We do go through, guys. The win has been confirmed here, and the team has put in such a great performance. I'm so proud of them. It's been a really good season. Unbeaten in La Liga still, and now we've got a final in the Champions Cup. We're looking like to duplicate Atletico Madrid's season they've done beforehand with Diego Simeone. And you know, we've done it even better, you know, going unbeaten in La Liga, and hopefully we can do well even better than him and win the Champions League, which he was just a couple of seconds away from winning last year. But anyway, see, Marco Royce picks up man of the match against his former club, which is absolutely controversial, but he had one of the best games I've seen him play in Atletico Madrid shirt, so he was incredible. As you can see, we don't know who we're going to be playing in the final yet, as Chelsea and Manchester City still drew 1-1, so we don't know what's going to happen there. We'll find out in the next couple of episodes' time, guys, but that was incredible. Torres says he's disappointed not to start, but guys, that is going to bring it end to this episode. I'm going to leave you looking at the La Liga table, and we are in the Champions Cup final. Life is looking good for us. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new around here, you enjoyed the content, and you want to see more from me, and never want to miss an episode again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. I'd really appreciate it, and obviously it does help my channel grow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a really nice day. I will catch you in tomorrow's episode, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!